Now, here's the big one you always talk about and hear about and gossip about is whether or not their degrees were worth it. Oh, I spent all this money in college and I'm not getting a good job. We're not getting a lot of job opportunities, things like that. And I will admit, it is outrageously priced nowadays. I mean, I paid a lot of money myself. I did my bachelor's degree cash, but it took me, oh crap, an extra 4 years instead of 2 years that I should have had it done. So instead of 2 years, I already had associates. It took me 4 years. So an extra 2 years on top of the 2 years that I needed. But it was all paid for. But the thing is, I think going back in time to like when I was in high school, they talked to us guidance counselors about college, but they never talked about the money. I knew kids that went off to universities that had scholarships for sports and things like that. But most people that I knew either quit school or they went to the local community college or Rhode Island College or the local university, or they just went straight to work. Or they did some type of a tech school thing. I know a couple of buddies of mine that did that and did very well for themselves even to this day. But coming from a guy myself that has 3 college degrees, do I think it's worth it? It depends on what you do with it. For me, it was. I mean, I did get better jobs. I did go from bartending to some little bit higher corporate jobs, but and I do very well. I've done well as a personal chef when I finished my culinary degree, and I worked for a couple of small places and then like in different industries within like nursing homes and things like that. No big time restaurants or anything, but it's all on us. And I do sympathize. I think the money that they're charging nowadays and to live is outrageous. But you also have to meet them halfway. I think a lot of it was education from the high schools. There's no reason to be taking out student loan debt if you're gonna to go live on a campus. When you can do 2 years in a community college and then go off and live on a campus if you want to spend that extra money. I think it's what's promoted. Like you see on TV, everyone just goes off to school. That's what I thought when I was a kid. They just all go off to college. I didn't know anything about the money. I just figured it was taken care of until your parents are telling you, "Well, you're on your own." And that's pretty much how I had it. I did get to live here in my parents' house for free. Don't get me wrong, but you just kind of had to learn as you went along. So it's basically, I think, education early on that you need to sit with your kids. Be like, listen, you know, we both, we're not from a wealthy family. We're not going to be able to pay for you to go here, but here's some options without taking out heavy debt. Maybe you work nights, stay living at home, grind out an associate degree, then splurge the money. Or what I notice myself is with big time like graduate degrees in law school and medical, that seems to be a really big killer. Maybe if you can pay for it on your own, cash, go a year or two extra, and take out the loans for the advanced degrees and get done in like the 2 years that you need for law school, and then be done with it. You'll have debt, that's for sure, but it's not going to be as bad. I mean, someone like me can pay cash and do it. Anybody else can. And I live alone and I pay everything. And I went later on in life. I did go my first degree, an associate degree, where I was living at home, but it was an expensive tech college, I will admit. And I did do better when I graduated from there. And a lot of job interviews, they were very impressed. Like, oh, you went there, wow. And it was a 2 year degree. So, but I want to say, it's all on us. So I wish everyone great. Stay strong, stay caffeinated, and you have a good night. Hey, it's Chef Ricardo, and please subscribe. I have no friends. Thank you.